Hi, I'm sending this video to every designer that's taken my Canva classes so far. What I want to do is go over something that I wasn't using very much, but I think could be extremely helpful to you. So I'm going to share my screen. So in Canva, there is what is called a brand kit. When I started in Canva, I was in the free version, probably for about 2 years. And I don't believe the brand kit is available in the free version. When I changed over to the paid version, I really didn't utilize the brand kit, but I've started to realize that I needed to actually set this up. So I'm kind of going to go over with you setting up your brand kit. And I believe this is in the paid version, so you'll want to make sure that you're in the paid version to use it. Now, you can see over here on the left, it says brand, so I'm going to click on that. Now I have one started. It's Kitchens by Karen. In this, you'll find that you can import all the things you're going to use quite a bit in your drawing. So like here, the first one is logos. Okay, I already have one in. You just click on here over on the right, add new. You're going to go to upload logo. You're going to, let me get this Zoom window out of the way. You're going to go to wherever they're stored. I have them stored in my documents. I have some in Canva, but I find that it's better to bring them in from your computer. So logos, and you can see here's my logo. I can just double click, it imports in, right? So now I have two, I don't need two, I'm going to delete one. So anytime, let's say you're even working for other clients and you have their logos, you could put them up here so that when you work on their projects, you have their logo available. If we go down here, you can see here's my logo colors it has there. Now, color palette, I have navy blue, I have aqua, I have pink, a gray, but you can, if you want to add colors to your color palette that you want to use within your design, you just click there. You can add it as the actual color number. You can use the little eyedropper to pick up a color or input the code, or you can just go across here. They have gradient colors, solid colors. So you can import all the colors for your brand. If you've had this already made up by an artist, then you can just put all this in. Fonts. Okay, so here we go. We have a title font. Then you can choose what font you want to use. I like to use the Seasons. I do a lot of classes that I write, so I like that one. There's Senzo, Poppins, the Seasons. These are all good, but you can pick whatever font you want. That's my title. And then I'm keeping it at a 36. You can go bold, you can italics. Subtitle, I use the same one, the season. So you're just going to, again, pick your font, right? So you just go down and you're going to go through all of these, selecting what you want to use for text. Sometimes it's nice to have something different, like on body, I'm using Poppins. That's a very, I don't know, square type font. It's very, simplistic, not fancy. You have quote captions. As you go down, you're going to see there's a brand voice. You can actually, I guess, talk into this. I haven't done that yet. Now, here we go with your photos, okay? Now, I have my, shot of my headshot in here. You'll want to put that in. Any photos that you're going to be using consistently, you want to put those in. Okay. There's a graphics. You can put those in. Icons. I use ChatGPT that puts my icons in, so I really don't exactly have icons that I would bring in here, but you could put in little telephones if you want to have call me. And then you can just, go down, fill out all of these. Now, when you start a project, what's going to be nice about having this brand kit set up, it makes it very easy to work with. So I'm going to go back and I'm going to do like, I'm going to create a class and I'm going to create a presentation. Or let's say I was doing this for a client. If I go to my brand kit, I've already got my headings. I can put my logo into this. I'm not using a template to set this up, right? So let's say this is going to be a presentation for a client. So I'm going to have my company name up there. I'm going to go to my heading and I'll put in for the heading, it'll be let's see, Smith renovation, something like that. I'm going to pull it into place. In my uploads, now I might want to make this a little bit larger, maybe 48. I want it a little bit bigger. Now, I'm thinking I want to upload, let's upload a kitchen in there or a bathroom or something, right? Let's get a visual. This has the easy render on it, so let's not use that one. Let's just use something that's right here. This would be a bathroom. You could put Smith bathroom, whatever. At this point, we are going to go back and let's get the headshot. So we're going to go back into the brand kit. So do you see how you can go back and forth in your brand kit? I can pull my photo, bring that in. Now with the photo, what I would want to do is I would go to elements. I would pick a frame. In the frame, you have different sizes. I would get this little circle. I would put this over here. And then pop my, picture into the frame. Now at this point, you can do, make this look really nice. We work on it a lot more, obviously. We could go up to design styles and we could start, say, go to Bodini, and I'm just going to change the background color, right? And then decide what color I want the background to be. Now, I would make this a little bit more visually appealing, but I just wanted to kind of run through how you can use this brand kit. I think that now on each page, I can decide, do I want to, with my brand kit, okay? I've got my logos, I've got my colors, I've got my headings, subheadings, all of that. And it's just going to make it a little bit easier as you work on projects. So I just wanted to do this really quick just to give you a little bit of information on the brand kit. And if you are in the paid version of Canva, please download and start working with your brand kit, because then when you go into a project, you can go to your brand kit and then you'll have everything right there. You'll have the photo, you'll have your logos. It's going to make it so much simpler for you guys. So I hope everybody has a great day. If you have any questions, please just give me a call. Take care. Bye-bye.